Assalamu alaikum students. We are studying a course Organic Polymer and today our topic is molecular weight determination of polymer or determination of molecular weight of polymers. Students, it would be last topic of our course contents. The main contents of our today's topic includes degree of polymerization, polydispersity, molar mass of the polymer and polydispersity index. We will discuss each content one by one. The first one is the degree of polymerization. It is represented by a capital P. It is a number of monomeric units present in a polymer. What does it mean, students? It means that if a high molecular weight polymer is present and in that polymer the number of monomeric units which are present repeatedly, those number is said to be degree of polymerization, and the formula of degree of polymerization is ratio of the molar mass of polymer over ratio of the molar mass of monomer, and overall said to be the capital P, which is the degree of polymerization, is equal to capital M over small m. Capital M is the molar mass of the polymer while small m is the molar mass of monomer. Student, this formula will be used in numerical or to solve the example related to molecular weight determination of polymers. Second content is the polydispersity. Students, polydispersity will be discussed in two aspects. One is the polydispersed polymer, second is the monodispersed polymer. If a polymer in which variety of chains are present, while another polymer in which same type of the chains are present is said to be monodispersed, and if variety of the chains are present then said to be the polydispersed polymer. So these are the important points for the perspective of the MCQs. The MW greater than MN. What is MW? MW is the weight average molar mass. What is MN? MN is the number average molar mass. In case of polydispersed polymers, the weight average molar mass is always greater than number average molar mass. While in case of the monodispersed polymer, the weight average molar mass is always equal to the number average molar mass. So it's an important point we have to keep in mind for the perspective of MCQs. Third content is the molar mass of polymer. Students, molar mass of polymer can be determined in various units, either Mn number average molar mass, Mw weight average molar mass, Mz its sedimental equilibrium molar mass, Mz plus 1 mean in a sedimental equilibrium molar mass in which we added 1 and in other way we added plus 2 plus 3 up to so on, and here is the Mv which is the viscosity molar mass. We can measure a molar mass of polymer in these units. Each term have on its separate formula for the molar mass determination. The first one is the number average molar mass or Mn. The Mn is equal to summation sum of the Ni Mi over sum of Ni. Students, here the term Ni and Mi, these are used for the polymers having n units is said to be Ni, and a polymer have the molecular mass is overall said to be overall molar mass or overall polymer. Mi, Mi is the molar mass, Ni is the repeating units. Okay. So this is the sum of Ni Mi over sum of Ni. We also write it sum of Ni Mi is Ci like this. Students, as we know that the Ni Mi, if in a chain Ni repeating unit, like maybe it's a 30, and Mi, its molecular mass is maybe 20,000. So overall result will be constant. So we also nominate it Ni Mi equal to Ci. Here is the sum of Ci over sum of Ni. Another way we can write it like this. Second formula is the MW, weight average molar mass. W is the weight, capital M is the molar mass. So weight average molar mass of the polymer, capital M representing the molar mass of polymer. So MW is equal to sum of Ni Mi square divided by sum of Ni Mi. So as above we notice that Ni Mi is equal to Ci, and here Mi square, so 1 Mi is present like this, and here Ni Mi equal to Ci and sum of Ni. The formula can be written like this. Next formula is Mg, sedimental equilibrium molar mass, Mg. Here is Mg equal to sum of Ni Mi raised to power 3 divided by sum of Ni Mi square. We also write it like Ci Mi. Ci, what is Ci? When Ni Mi is equal to Ci. Here Ni Mi equal to Ci, and here Mi square is like this, and in downward Ni Mi is equal to Ci and 1 Mi look like here. So we also can write this formula like this. And if we say that M Z plus 1, then 3 plus 1 like this, raised to power 3 plus 1. Okay, sorry. Now Mz plus 1, here in above power 3 plus 1 for Z plus 1. If Z plus 2, 3 plus 2. We have to add on above side, not on below side. Below side there is no change take place. Next, the last formula is the viscosity molar mass, and it's important thing to remember it. Students, Mv, velocity molar mass, viscosity molar mass, which is equal to sum of Ni Mi raised to power 1 plus A divided by sum of Ni Mi overall 1 over A. What is A? Students, if A have a value between the 0.5 to 1, it's a range of the A term. If the value of A is 1, then Mv equal to Mw. It's important. Think. Students, if we put one value in the place of A, then this formula become like a MW, weight average molar mass, and this is a solution of this thing. You can also note like this. Here A, I have put 1 and overall 1 over 1, and when we solve it, the formula become or appear like this, and this is a formula of MW. So we can say that if the value of A is equal to 1, then Mv become Mw, an important point to be noted. Next way, polydispersed polymer and monodispersed polymer. The range of polydispersed polymer, the sequence of these terms or units are, we can say that the concentration or expression units in which we can measure the molar mass look like this. First of all, number average molar mass is less than viscosity molar mass, which is less than weight average molar mass, which is less than sedimental equilibrium molar mass, and mz plus 1 up to so on. In case of polydispersed, the order is look like this, while in case of the monodispersed, these units are equal. Number average molar mass, which would be the equal to viscosity molar mass, equal weight average molar mass, equal sedimental equilibrium molar mass. In case of the monodispersed polymer, when all chains are similar, when chains are different, then the value look like this, a sequence like this. The last content is the polydispersity index, PDI. Students, it is a ratio between the weight average molar mass and number average molar mass. Here is the weight average MW, here is the MN, number average molar mass. The ratio between these is said to be the PDI, polydispersity index. Important MCQs, polydispersed and monodispersed. If the PDI value is, for the case of polydispersed, weight average molar mass over number average molar mass is equal to 1. In case of monodispersed, this value is said to be weight average molar mass over number average molar mass is equal to 1. So, as we have understand variety of formulas, now we will solve an example. Student, example is calculate MW, MN for a polymer which contain 30% molecular mass 20,000, 40% molecule have molecular mass 30,000 and 30% molecule have molecular mass about 60,000. Also calculate the PDI. Three things are required to calculate. One is the MW, second is the MN, third is the PDI. Here is the molecules, three types. One is 30%, second 40%, third 30%, and the ratio molecular mass is the one is 20,000, second 30,000, and third is 60,000. First, we will determine its MN, number average molar mass, and we are familiar with the formula. We have put it the values. Here one is the 30% or 30 units, which is multiply their molar mass 20,000, plus second ratio is the second molecule, which is polymer having the 40 repeating units Ni, and Mi is 30,000, its molecular mass is 30,000, plus third polymer having 30% or 30 monomeric units in its chain, and the molecular mass is 60,000. When we solve it and divided it over 100, what is 100? 100 is Ni. Add these units 30, 40 and 30, overall 100, and the answer would be the 36,000. This is a Mn. Now Mw. Mw is formula is sum of Ni Mi square divided sum of Ni Mi. Mi square mean molar mass square. 30 into 20,000 square plus 40 into 30,000 square plus 30 into 60,000 square divided by 30 on 20,000 plus, here is not comma, here students, plus sign, 40 into 30,000, then 30 into 60,000, overall result would be the 43,300. Now we have determined the Mn, number average molar mass, Mw, weight average molar mass. Now our required term is the PDI. PDI, what is PDI? It is a ratio between Mw and Mn. Here is the PDI, formula is Mw Mn. Mw is the weight average molar mass, we have determined here 43,300, and Mn we determined above 36,000, divide, and the answer is 1.20. Just keep in mind, if the value of PDI, the ratio of the MW over Mn greater than 1, then it would be a polydispersed polymer. So PDI greater than 1 mean polydispersed polymer. I hope you understand these formulas while solving this example. Students, lot of examples you can solve by using these formulas. An examiner can ask any type of question, but you must remember the formulas, how to interpret data, what is Mn, what is Mw, what is Mg, and how to rearrange the data. I hope you understand the lecture, and I also hope that you enjoy this lecture. Kindly share your feedback. Thank you.